In the quaint village of Eldenwood, where the forest meets the forge, lived Ivy, a young blacksmith known for her unparalleled craftsmanship and her ability to infuse a touch of magic into her works. The village bordered a mystical forest, rumoured to be the dwelling of ancient fae folk. This forest was both revered and feared, its depths unexplored by the villagers due to tales of enchantments and people vanishing without a trace. One crisp autumn morning, as Ivy hammered away at a particularly stubborn piece of iron, an elderly man draped in a tattered cloak entered her smithy. His eyes twinkled with an otherworldly light, and his voice, when he spoke, carried the melody of winds whispering through ancient trees. "I am in need of a blade," he said. "Not just any blade, but one that can cut through the shadows that are darkening our realm." Intrigued by such a request and the promise of a new challenge, Ivy agreed to forge this mysterious blade. Over the next 7 days, Ivy toiled by the forge, her hammer ringing out like the heartbeat of the earth. She infused the metal with rare ores and whispered enchantments she had learned from her grandmother, who had also been a friend to the Fae. On the evening of the 7th day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Ivy finally quenched the blade in moonlit water, sealing its magic. She named it Whisper, for it made no more sound than a falling leaf when swung. That night she was visited by the elderly man, who revealed himself as Alaric, a guardian of the Fae realm. He explained that a darkness had begun to creep over the mystical forest, a darkness that was now threatening to spill into Eldenwood. "Whisper is the key to restoring balance," Alaric said, his eyes grave. "But it requires a willing heart to wield it, one that understands the harmony of steel and magic." Without hesitation, Ivy volunteered to journey with Alaric into the heart of the forest. Together, they ventured deeper into the green twilight of twisted trees and eerily glowing flowers. Ivy could feel Whisper thrumming at her side, almost eager to fulfill its purpose. They reached a clearing bathed in moonlight, at the center of which lay a dark, oozing corruption that pulsed like a sinister heart. Armed with Whisper, Ivy confronted the darkness. The blades sang through the air, cutting through the shadows as if they were mere silk. Each strike dispelled the gloom a bit more, until finally a piercing scream echoed through the forest. The heart of the corruption had been cut out, and light began to seep back into the ground, the trees, the air itself. As dawn broke, Ivy and Alaric emerged from the forest. The villagers, who had gathered at the edge of the woods, cheered upon seeing the light restored. Ivy, though weary, felt a profound connection to the world around her, the forge, the forest, and the Fae. The mysterious blade Whisper was returned to the Fae realm, safeguarded by Alaric until it was needed again. Ivy returned to her forge, now enriched with deep knowledge and the honor of having saved her village. She became a legend, not just in Eldenwood, but in all lands where tales of Fae and steel were cherished. From then on, a new understanding blossomed between the villagers and the mystical forest, guarded and respected forevermore. And so, Eldenwood thrived, a testament to the balance of nature and craft, and the brave heart of one young blacksmith who dared to walk in harmony with the shadows and the light.